When you get an unexpected bonus, a tax refund, or even a small inheritance, what's the first thing that comes to mind? The common advice is pretty simple: either blow it or stash it. But what if that's completely wrong? What if that black and white thinking is actually holding you back from building real, lasting wealth? For the financially savvy, extra money isn't a simple either-or choice. It's a 5-level game. And each level you unlock gives you more power, more security, and more freedom. It's a proven system that financial planners call the financial order of operations, and it's designed to take all the guesswork out of your decisions. In this video, I'm going to walk you through each of these 5 levels, from building a basic cash buffer all the way to advanced investment strategies. We'll cover exactly what to do, why this specific order is so important, and how to know when you're ready to level up. By the end, you'll have a clear framework for making the smartest decision with every single extra dollar that comes your way. Level 1. The Financial First Aid Kit. All right, let's dive in with Level 1. Before you even think about investing, before you get aggressive with debt, you have to build your Financial First Aid Kit. This is the absolute non-negotiable foundation of your entire financial life. So what is it? It's a small, easily accessible cash fund designed to handle life's minor emergencies without turning them into a financial disaster. Specifically, your mission here is to save up enough liquid cash to cover your highest insurance deductible. Think about it: your health insurance, your car insurance, your home or renter's insurance. What's the most you'd have to pay out of pocket if something went wrong tomorrow? For most people, this is a number somewhere between $1,000 and $5,000. Why is this so critical? Because without this buffer, a simple car accident or an unexpected medical bill forces you into debt. You're immediately reaching for a high-interest credit card, and you've dug yourself into a hole before you've even started. This first aid kit is your shield. It's what keeps a small problem from becoming a major crisis. The most common mistake people make is thinking they're too clever for this step. They say, "Why would I let cash sit there earning almost nothing when I could invest it for a higher return?" The answer is simple. This money isn't an investment. It's insurance. It's the cost of sleeping well at night. So, your action item for Level 1 is to take every single extra dollar you have and funnel it into a high-yield savings account until you've hit that deductible target. Don't pay off extra debt. Don't buy a single stock. Just build this small wall of cash. Once you have that highest deductible covered, you've officially passed Level 1. Level 2. Capturing free money and AMP. Destroying bad debt. Once your first aid kit is in place, you've earned the right to go on the offensive. Welcome to Level 2, which has 2 equally important parts: capturing free money and destroying your most expensive debts. First, let's talk about free money. If your employer offers a 401k or a similar retirement plan with a company match, this is the single greatest return on investment you will ever get. Period. It's often a 50% or even a 100% match on the first few percent of your salary that you contribute. That is an immediate, guaranteed return. Nothing in the stock market can promise that. Not capturing this is like lighting a portion of your salary on fire. So before you do anything else with your extra cash, make sure you are contributing enough to get the full employer match. Now, with that free money secured, you pivot. Your entire focus shifts to a search and destroy mission for high-interest debt. We're talking about any debt with an interest rate above 6 or 7%. This is almost always credit card debt, which often carries rates of 20% or more, but it can also include personal loans, payday loans, or high-rate car loans. This kind of debt is a financial parasite. It's an emergency. It actively works against you every single day, making it impossible to get ahead. Think of it like trying to fill a bucket with massive holes in the bottom. You can pour all you want, but you'll never make progress until you plug those holes. Paying off this debt is how you plug the holes. Here you can use one of 2 popular methods. The avalanche method has you focus all your extra cash on the debt with the highest interest rate first, which saves you the most money. The snowball method has you focus on the smallest balance first, which gives you quick psychological wins and builds momentum. Both work. The key is to choose one and be relentless. The mistake at this level is splitting your focus. People will throw a little extra at their credit card, a little into a brokerage account, and a little towards their student loans. Don't do that. Your mission is to get to zero on all debt with an interest rate higher than about 7%. Once you've done that, you've conquered level 2. We're about to move on to level 3, where we start building a serious fortress around your finances. If you're finding this framework helpful and it's clarifying your next steps, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel reach and help more people just like you. Level 3. Building the financial fortress. You've patched the leaks and secured your first line of defense. Now it's time for level 3, building a full-blown financial fortress. This is your full emergency fund, and it's what truly makes you financially resilient. At this level, your goal is to expand that initial cash buffer into a fund that can cover 3 to 6 months of your essential living expenses. And I mean essentials: rent or mortgage, utilities, food, transportation, insurance. Everything you need to survive without a single dollar of income. Why so much? Because life's major crises, a job loss, a medical issue, a family emergency, don't resolve in a week. They can take months. This fortress is what allows you to navigate those storms without panic. It gives you options. It means you don't have to take the first lowball job offer you get. It means you don't have to sell your investments at the worst possible time in a down market. It buys you time to make rational, thoughtful decisions instead of desperate ones. The amount you save depends on your life. If you're in a stable, dual-income household, 3 months might be enough. If you're self-employed, a single-income earner, or in a volatile industry, you should lean closer to 6 months, maybe even more. Just like in level 1, this money belongs in a safe, liquid place, like a high-yield savings account. It's not for investing. Its job is to be there, stable and accessible, when everything else goes wrong. The biggest mistake here is getting impatient. After the victory of paying off debt, it can feel boring to just pile up cash. But skipping this step is like building a beautiful house on a foundation of sand. The first big storm that comes along will wash it all away. Don't let that be you. Methodically save every extra dollar until you hit your 3 to 6 month target. Once that fortress is built and fully funded, you're ready for the really exciting part: supercharging your growth. Level 4. Supercharging your retirement. With your defenses fortified, you have the green light to go all in on building long-term wealth. Welcome to Level 4, where the goal is to maximize every single tax-advantaged retirement account available to you. This is where you truly start to harness the power of compounding. You already started by getting your employer match in Level 2. Now, you go beyond that. The order of operations here is generally agreed upon by most financial experts. First, look to fund a Roth IRA. For 2026, you can contribute up to $7,500 or $8,600 if you're age 50 or older. The money you put into a Roth IRA is after tax, but it grows completely tax-free, and qualified withdrawals in retirement are also tax-free. This provides incredible tax diversification for your future. Just be aware, there are income limits to contributing directly, so be sure to check those. Second, if you have access to a health savings account, or HSA, this is arguably the most powerful retirement tool in existence. It's triple tax advantaged. Your contributions are tax deductible, the money grows tax-free, and withdrawals are tax-free when used for qualified medical expenses. For 2026, the contribution limit for an individual is $4,400, and for a family, it's $8,750. Many people use this as a stealth retirement account, paying for current medical expenses out of pocket and letting the HSA balance grow for decades. Third, after funding your Roth IRA and HSA, You go back to your workplace 401k or similar plan and you max it out. For 2026, the employee contribution limit is a hefty $24,500. This allows you to aggressively save on a pre-tax basis, lowering your taxable income today while building a massive nest egg for tomorrow. The mistake at this level is thinking it's out of reach. Seeing these large contribution numbers can be intimidating, but you don't have to do it all at once. Goal is to consistently increase your contribution rate over time. Every extra dollar from a raise, a bonus, or a side hustle should be directed toward these accounts until you hit the annual limits. Once you are maxing out all your available tax-advantaged space, you have officially unlocked Level 5. Level 5, the wealth multiplier. You've done it. You have a safety net, no high-interest debt, a financial fortress, and you are systematically maxing out your retirement accounts. You are now at Level 5, the wealth multiplier stage. This is where you move beyond just securing your future and start building significant multi-generational wealth. At this level, you have two primary goals: funding your midterm life goals and hyperaccumulation in a taxable brokerage account. First, midterm goals. These are the big-ticket items that fall between a small emergency and long-term retirement. Think a down payment for a house, saving for your kids' college in a 529 plan, or buying a new car with cash. For these goals, which are typically 3 to 10 years away, you want to use separate savings or low-risk investment accounts. You definitely don't want to put your house down payment fund into the stock market if you plan to buy in 3 years. This is about earmarking your extra dollars for specific, important life events so they don't disrupt your long-term plan. After you've allocated money for those goals, the rest of your surplus cash goes into what the Money Guy show calls hyperaccumulation. This simply means investing in a standard, taxable brokerage account. You open an account at a low-cost provider and invest in broad market index funds or ETFs. This is your engine for building wealth beyond what's possible in your retirement accounts alone. This is the money that could allow you to retire early, start a business, or create a legacy. It's also at this level where you can consider paying off low-interest debt, like a mortgage with a rate below 5%. Mathematically, you are likely to earn a higher return in the stock market over the long term, but there is an undeniable psychological peace of mind that comes from being completely debt-free. It becomes a personal choice, not a financial necessity. The mistake at this level is a good problem to have. Analysis paralysis. With so many options, people can get stuck. The key is to remember the principles. Keep costs low, stay diversified, and keep investing consistently. You've built an incredible foundation, and now you just need to let the powerful engine of compounding do its work. So there you have it, the 5 levels of handling extra money. It's a journey from financial fragility to a financial fortress. Level 1, build your first aid kit by covering your deductibles. Level 2, capture your employer match and destroy high-interest debt. Level 3, build your 3 to 6 month emergency fund fortress. Level 4, supercharge your growth by maxing out tax-advantaged retirement accounts. Level 5, the wealth multiplier stage, funding your life goals and investing in a taxable brokerage account. This isn't a race. It's a step-by-step process, and everyone moves at their own pace. The key is to know which level you're on and what the single most important task is for your next dollar. This framework removes the anxiety and replaces it with clarity and confidence. Now I want to hear from you. Which of the 5 levels are you currently working on? Let me know in the comments below. Sharing your journey can inspire someone else to take that next step. And if you want to keep getting clear, actionable guides to building wealth, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Take control of your money, because your financial future is one of the most important projects you will ever work on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.